Moving ahead now, domestic violence has become rampant among women and children who constitute the vulnerable groups in the society. This problem has remained a pervasive phenomenon which blights the lives of millions of children, haunts entire communities, and stifles the prospects for sustainable development and social progress. Founder Live Abundantly Empowerment Initiative, Dr. Ama Onyerinma joins us now to discuss this. Thank you very much for your time. I hope I got your name correctly.
Indeed you did. Good afternoon, ladies.
Yes. Thank you very much.
And I hope you're enjoying the Women's International
Celebration. Very much
Wonderful.
So. The advocacy for women who suffer domestic violence, can I say, has heightened in the last few years, with a lot of women groups springing up and encouraging women to speak up. Now, how has this helped women who suffer this kind of situation and would rather keep quiet? How has it encouraged them to come out to speak up?
Well, the truth is that violence has always occurred. But in the last few years, we've become more open to sharing the information. The government has empowered women by making it possible for them to seek some resources, and as well as the support of the security agencies. But culturally, we have been raised as women within Nigeria to not talk about those kinds of things that occur within our homes because it's supposed to be a private matter or a family matter. But the reality is many of these women do not know their rights and do not know that it is a violation of their basic human rights. No one has the right to touch you, to abuse you, to treat you like a slave, to hurt you, to kill you. All of those things are not acceptable. So having initiatives such as ours really are focused on educating women. Women need to know their rights in order for them to know that there are resources that they can tap into, in order for them to know that they can leave if they choose to. And I hope that more women understand that raising children in an abusive home is more detrimental to the children than they can ever possibly imagine, because then it breeds violence further on down the line and you lose your self-respect and dignity, and that's really important. So our organization aims to increase awareness, to educate women, to advocate for women, and to empower them, because we know through studies that empowered women can make a difference for themselves, for their children, and their communities.
And I have troubled women, your initiatives, just like yours, I've come across with. Are they responsive to the kind of help you were trying to offer them, knowing that, like you said earlier on, African women mostly are trained to keep quiet when they're suffering and then go out and smile and say all is well?
Yes. It is positive. The responses are positive. We have an event coming up tomorrow at Unilag, and we're focusing on respect and security of women and children, for a society to progress, to develop, for people to feel that they're valued within their society. Respect and security is important, right? So if I feel secure in my home and within my community, I'm more likely to share what is going on. But if I don't, then I'm not going to speak. I will suffer in silence. So having a platform that's going to provide them information that is vital for their own safety and the safety of their children is important. Being able to tell them that if you leave and you're left with nothing, that the agencies as a Lagos State Employment Trust Fund that can help you secure the loans that you need to start your business. Knowing that our initiative is focused on educating women who may be seeking further education, whether it's non-formal or formal, because sometimes all you need is to have a trade so you can access the economy and get on with your life is important. And we have to always remember that they're girls who are part of some of these families. So if they see their mothers taking a stand for what is right, then they too are empowered in the long run. But most critically is starting the education at the primary school level. When we start to teach our children when they are young that violence against each other, others, however you wish to see it, is wrong, then we give them the knowledge that they need as they progress through life. And hopefully, if they have witnessed violence, that it has not been detrimental to their welfare or to their psychological makeup, because it does affect emotionally, physically, mentally. So we want to educate children starting at a young age right up into adulthood, and then support the mothers as well.
Now, for, moving beyond getting the woman, into a business and ensuring that she knows her rights and she becomes independent, what really is the message from that point, especially for the children who are coming out from that kind of violent marriage? How are they, taught to live henceforth? Especially, how are they taught to relate with the abusive fathers? Is there any such message offered by your initiative?
Right. Well, the message is this. You can come from an abusive home, but you don't have to be abusive. It's really very simple. You can learn self-esteem and self-worth. When you have self-esteem, self-worth, and self-confidence, then you can stand up for yourself. Because we don't want these girls to leave abusive homes and go into an abusive marriage. The cycle continues, so you have to break that cycle. So the message is empowering children, empowering the mothers. It's part of the cycle, but you can break the cycle, and then people can be independent and be successful in their lives.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ama Onyerinma.
Thank you.
Thank you for your analysis and, of course, what you're trying to do for troubled women, especially in their marriages in the country in Africa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
And enjoy your day.
Yes. You're watching TVC News Hour. We'll go on a short break now. When we come back, it'll be time for business. We'll be telling you how it's going to be a good time for farmers in Uganda, as they'll soon be getting subsidies in food and fishery production. Stay with us. Dululokwe Ogunjobi will be here for details and more.